All right, welcome back. We are diving straight into the numbers today. We're going to count down the top 10 most traded cryptos for September 2025. And let me tell you, the numbers are absolutely wild. Plus, the coin that snagged that #1 spot, I guarantee it's going to surprise you.
So, think about this for a second. We are talking about trillions of dollars changing hands in just 1 month. So which crypto moved all that cash? And which one came out of nowhere to crack the top 10? Let's find out who really ruled September.
Okay, let's get this countdown started. We're going to move kind of fast through the first half here, ranks 10 down to 6. Now, don't get me wrong, these are all huge names, but they're really just the warm-up for the absolute giants we're about to meet.
And kicking things off at number 10, we've got Tron, or TRX. It pulled in about $17 billion in trading volume. I mean, that's a huge amount of activity, but believe it or not, we're just getting started. This is nothing compared to what's coming.
All right, coming in at number 9, a name you all know, Cardano, or ADA. It jumps a solid $10 billion over Tron, hitting around $27 billion for the month. You know, that's not just people sitting on their bags. It shows a really big active community that's constantly trading and using the network.
And taking the number 8 spot, it's the OG meme king himself, Dogecoin. Look at that, almost $84 billion in volume. This just goes to show you that a powerful community can drive numbers that seriously compete with the biggest projects out there. You just can't underestimate the power of the Doge. Right on its heels, at number 7, we have BNB. It's pulling in about $81.3 billion. As the native coin for a major exchange, it has a ton of utility. Think trading fees, so it's always in high demand. Super close to Dogecoin's numbers.
And closing out the first half of our list, at number 6, is XRP. And whoa, this is where things get kind of crazy. We're talking $180 billion. That's more than double the volume of the last two. We are now officially in the big leagues.
Okay, take a breath. We just cleared the first 5. Now, we're heading into the top 5. These are the absolute titans of the crypto market. We're talking about volume that isn't just big, it's like a force of nature.
And kicking off the top 5 at number 5 is the breakout star of September. No question about it. Solana, or SOL. This thing has been on an absolute tear. And trust me, its trading volume tells that exact story.
I mean, just look at these numbers. Over $246 billion traded. This is way beyond just hype, people. This is a tidal wave of cash pouring into the Solana ecosystem, and that's what helped push its price up to almost $250 for the month.
And you can really see Solana's dominance on this chart. It didn't just squeak past XRP for the number 5 spot, it blew it out of the water. That giant bar you see, that's what a rally that shakes the entire market looks like when you put it into a chart. Okay, moving on to number 4, and this is where the story gets really interesting. We've got our first stablecoin on the list, USD Coin, or USDC. Now you're going to want to pay close attention here, because this is a massive clue as to how the whole crypto market really works under the hood. So get this, we're talking about a staggering $600 billion in volume. We just more than doubled Solana's insane run, but its price basically stays at $1. So what gives? Why is so much money moving through something that doesn't change price? Just hold that thought.
And now for the top 3. Taking the bronze medal, it's the project that basically powers the entire decentralized world. The king of smart contracts, you know who it is, it's Ethereum.
And the numbers, they're just huge. Over $670 billion in volume. You have to remember, that's the fuel for this massive ecosystem of DeFi, of NFTs, of thousands of dApps. It's pretty much the foundation for so much of Web3. And that volume, that price, it all reflects that power.
All right, this is it. We're down to the final 2. 2 titans that are just on another level entirely. So, who's number 2? And who is the absolute, undisputed champion of trading volume for September? Let's find out.
Taking the silver medal at number 2, it's the original, the king, Bitcoin. But just look at this volume, $1.2 trillion, with a T. I mean, to put that into perspective, that is more than the entire yearly GDP of Mexico, traded in just 1 month. That scale is just, it's almost impossible to wrap your head around.
And the data just backs it up. We're looking at almost $1.25 trillion. When a single coin is worth over 114 grand, yeah, Bitcoin is absolutely the king of storing value, but, and this is the important part, it is not the king of trading volume.
So, if Bitcoin, Digital gold moved more than $1 trillion. Who on earth could have possibly moved more? Well, the undisputed champion of trading volume, moving nearly $3 trillion, is
Tether, USDT, another stablecoin. And as you can clearly see here, it wasn't even close. Tether's trading volume is more than double Bitcoin's, almost $3 trillion. Now that is the surprise I was talking about. But the big question is, why? How is that possible?
Well, the answer is actually pretty simple, but it's also incredibly important. You have to think of stablecoins as the digital cash of the crypto world. When traders are jumping from Bitcoin to Solana or from ETH to Doge, they're not cashing out to a bank account. No way. They trade into stablecoins like Tether first. It's the oil that keeps the entire crypto trading engine running smoothly.
So, after that wild ride, what are the big takeaways? Let's break it down. Number 1, stablecoins completely ruled trading volume. They're the plumbing of the market. Number 2, Bitcoin is still the undisputed king of stored value. It's the digital Fort Knox. And number 3, you gotta watch projects like Solana. Their rise shows you exactly where all the new energy and money is going.
Okay, but now I want to hear from you. Which of these top 10 coins are you holding right now? Drop your pick down in the comments. I'm going to feature the most popular one in next week's video. Oh, and by the way, if you want the full spreadsheet with all this data, just comment the word data, and I'll pin the link.
So I'll leave you with this one last thought to chew on. If trading volume is the best way to measure what's actually being used every single day, does that mean stablecoins are maybe the most important cryptos of them all? Kind of makes you think, right? Anyway, if you found this useful, do me a favor and smash that like button, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss our October market recap. Thanks so much for watching.